Questions about credit card debt and worries about investments with AIG. Those sound like issues for personal finance editor Gerri Willis. Gerri and her team tackling your money questions for us.
We want to get you answers to your financial questions. Let's get straight to the help desk. Doug Flynn is a certified financial planner and founder of Flynn Zito Capital Management. Carolyn Bigda is with Money Magazine, and Jack Otter is a financial journalist. Abby in California asks, my husband has 2 credit cards with really high interest rates. I have one with low interest. We've been trying to pay his down since you told us to pay high interest credit cards off first. True, I did. Is there any way to transfer his debt to my credit card? We thought about using those low interest checks my credit card sends, but you said those are bad as well. Is there anything we can do? All right, Doug, I want to start with you. This is almost a trick question here, I think.
Well, I don't think she can actually transfer his credit card balances to her, but those credit card checks that you get are not good for normal payments of anything. But in this case, typically it's a 3% fee to do it. So if the total savings in the first year is going to net you more, and if you're going to take several years to pay it off, it may make sense to pay that 3% for the convenience. Normally, I wouldn't do it, but in this case, it may, depending on how their interest rates stack up.
You've got to do the math. Yeah. What do you think, Jack?
Well, the very first thing he should do is, of course, call the credit card company and try to get them to lower his rate. But presumably they've tried that. So then I'm with Doug. I mean, I hate those checks. I rip them up. I want to call the bank and yell at them. But this is one case. I think it's a good idea as long as the marriage is secure and they're staying together. Otherwise, she's stuck with all the debt.
How do we get a new credit card? If I were him, I'd try to get a new card with a low rate. That's where I'd go with this. Let's get on to the next question. All right, Jim in Florida asks, what if you have VALIC, that's AIG annuities, as your 403B? How safe is it? Carolyn, we've seen AIG in the headlines here. Lots of worries about that company. What do you say?
Yeah, there are lots of worries. But with this, the investment's basically as safe as anything can be in today's market. AIG might be on the name of the annuity policy, but it's actually held through a subsidiary of that company, which is a separate entity. Its assets are not really intermingled with the holding company that's in trouble today. So they can feel pretty confident about it. And another thing to keep in mind is that the state insurance departments are keeping watch over these things, so they have to follow strict rules too.
All right, so those people should feel pretty secure. The help desk is all about getting you answers. Send me an email to Gerri@CNN.com or log on to CNN.com/helpdesk to see more of our financial solutions. And the help desk is everywhere. Make sure to check out the latest issue of Money Magazine on newsstands now.